Good afternoon. Just wanted to let you know this is regards to the W463 LED bezels. We have like two versions, but these are the ones with the square and LED version. So I just want to take the time to go over the wiring with you. If you could do me the favor to make a exact video documentation of your end, bench testing it, or testing on your car, showing all the wiring, have you done it? Being the case, the wiring is fairly straightforward, so I'm following what the manufacturer asks. You can understand that this is a dimmer wire, extension wire. This is just extension wires for the connection. LED module. The LED module has three connections. It has a positive lead for the battery post, has a grounding negative hook, and also it has a dimming wire. This is meant for the parking lights. And then these are just pretty much two females to connect with the LED strip for, via the extension wire. So I'll go over the connections with in this video, just kind of showing you, what I'm doing. And then hopefully, if you can do me the favor, showing you what you're doing on your end, be very helpful for me. So these are male and female connectors. You can't go wrong, so I'm not too worried there. Again, all these wires might be already spared out, but I just want to show you in concept regarding just the wiring, just show you how they work. So connected, everything, no problem right there. So you're just left with three connections on this side. Positive, I have a 12-volt power supply right here that mimics your car battery. So with the positive, I have a positive lead that stems to two alligator clamps, because you got two positive, one for the battery hook and one for the dimmer wire right here. I got one negative lead, and I know this is good. So moving forward, we'll connect the positive lead to the battery hook. This is my grounding. I'm gonna hook it to the negative. Alright, so that's done. Literally right now I could boot up the power and turn on these LEDs for the full brightness mode, which I'm going to do that right now. You can see that they work with no issues. So I want to demonstrate to you right now. I have another positive lead right here. If I introduce this power, you'll see that these LEDs will dim down for stage 2 parking lights mode. So this is a dimmer wire. You see this, right? It dims down. So this is all the blue wire is. So if you don't want to tap it right now for the time being, leave it a bit more simple, so you have to only focus on the red wire and the brown wire, so be it. But I just want to show you in regards to how these item is actually operated and functioned. So you're mentioning that both strips don't work. A bit concerning, because we do test these LED modules. What I need you to help me check is two things. And you make sure that your fuse, you haven't blown it. So you can pop these open just to double check to see what you got. So, sorry, I'm having a little trouble opening these ones right now. But once you open up, check your fuse. Make sure the filament's not burnt. If it is burnt, replace it. See what you have. That's the first thing I would check. The next thing I would check is to make sure that you have a proper grounding terminal. You might not have a negative lead like I do, but I need to make sure that when you ground this, you're not grounding on a partially plastic surface, that it's a groundable surface. If you're not sure, then you can go ahead and pretty much wire this to a known ground wire. That way you can complete the circuitry. As for the blue wire, again, like I mentioned, you don't have to worry about it for now. It's just a dimmer wire. Once you got this all figured out, then you can worry about tapping this wire. So again, I need you to make sure that you have a good fuse inside here, that your grounding is good. And these are two points that I know that, if one point are off, then it will affect the whole entire system. If you can do me the favor, making an exact video documentation regarding your testing, how you wired it, just like what I've done, this would really help me out to know, and also to report my vendor in case we need to source a replacement. So please help us out. Looking forward to your follow-up message. Thank you.